Burnley set off on their arduous trek back in August, weighed down by a painful relegation, weighed down by losing their head coach, followed by half the squad. Now here they are, standing at the gates to the Premier League palace. Less than 2 weeks ago, Sheffield United was standing in Burnley's very shoes, in the top two, waiting for this day. Now they are here to shut down this party. One desperate last act to take this fight to another day. The referee is David Webb. Storm Leeds United have blown Stoke City away. Promotion within touching distance for them. How about Burnley? How about Sheffield United, who have to keep themselves alive and keep this going? And they're looking to start on the front foot. It's Kiefer Moore immediately, and it's straight at James Trafford. But that is a signal of the Blades' intent here.
Well, we wondered how both of these would approach it. Well, you almost got your answer within the first 20 seconds here, because Tom Cannon is in that team because he boasts that ability to run in behind. Kiefer Moore, he just can't quite get the direction, but what a positive start.
Egan Riley had Kiefer Moore for company. Moore involved again. There's a head injury, so the referee goes back to play at the moment, and Cullen now has picked himself back up in any case. Play goes on.
Well, I wonder how David Webb is going to approach this game. He knows the stakes are high.
Cries of Yorkshire from the Sheffield United fans await who are right. Forward by Burrows. Bit of room here for Kiefer Moore. He goes for goal, and Trafford's in the way again.
Well, we're less than 10 minutes in, and Kiefer Moore has already had 2 strikes at goal. Does really well. It goes through a crowd. I have to say that arguably the 2 best goalkeepers in the Championship. Probably, maybe Stoke's Victor Johansson would maybe be in the debate, but these 2 have been truly outstanding for their teams.
There was one out there with James Trafford. He's got 28. It will be a record equaling 29 if he keeps a clean sheet here tonight. Egan Riley. Perez again, nicely disguised to Hannibal. Now Sheffield United looking for something on the counter. Zian Fleming slides in and he steals the ball back. Now Brownhill caught by a frustrated Harmer.
Oh, that'll be a yellow card. The referee left with absolutely zero choice. Cynical. Tom Cannon claiming he was fouled. He wasn't fouled. It was brilliant from Zian Fleming. It was another example of why Burnley have this extraordinary defensive record. It's not about just the centre-halves and the goalkeeper. Fleming there, look, takes the ball. It's a wonderful challenge.
There's Cullen. Now Edwards. Room for the cross. And it's Cullen! Cooper Doughty made the save! But on the follow-up was Josh Brownhill! Of course it was! One swing of a boot! One giant leap towards the Premier League for Burnley and for Leeds United!
Josh Brownhill, normally associate him with long-range strikes until this season, and he's been that midfielder that just gets himself into areas where he can get on the end of crosses, pick up rebounds off goalkeepers. It's brilliant from him, but there's a key moment here because Harrison Burrows just loses his footing there, look. And that just allows the ball to come in, and then Kiefer Moore misses his clearance, misses the header, and it goes and ricochets kindly. It's a powerful strike by Cullen, and it's Johnny on the spot. Look, who wants to get there first? Of course, it's Josh Brownhill. Captain, fantastic.
Robinson gets there above Zian Fleming. Here's Edwards. No foul on him by Sousa. The break could be on here for Sheffield United if they play it right. Vinny Sousa through looking for Kiefer Moore, but Esteve spotted it, got to it, was allowed to get to it, and made sure he did.
That's great anticipation by Esteve. Read exactly what Sousa was trying to do, intercepted it.
There's Harmer. Through the gap here for Tom Cannon! Bang! Suddenly it changes! Tom Cannon with his first goal for Sheffield United. He thumped it home.
Well, I picked Gus Harmer out before and I said if anything's likely to happen, this is the fella that is likely to make it happen. And the fact that Tom Cannon is off the mark in a Sheffield United shirt is down to Harmer. Watch this. Brilliant run, brilliant weight of pass. And Cannon does well because he sorts his feet out and he makes sure that the ball doesn't hit him, and that allows him to take the strike. Powerful into the roof of the net. And it's game on. And can Sheffield United pull this mission off? Well, they're back in business.
Well, he's gone with the front two tonight, Chris Wilder, and it's paid off with that finish from Tom Cannon, one of the two strikers. Ollie Arblaster is here with the Sheffield United fans tonight because he is one of them. Jayden Anthony, Ahmedhodzic, Hannibal looking to release Zian Fleming, he goes down, Ahmedhodzic. Well, Zian Fleming thought he was pushed, the referee says no.
Well, why? Well, yeah, it's Fleming's running motion. I mean, Ahmedhodzic doesn't do anything, he doesn't deviate, but that back trail leg catches Ahmedhodzic, so I think it would have been harsh. Just applying pressure, it's clever really, they're applying pressure to the referee, trying to make him feel like he owes them something.
Harmer stays forward for Sheffield United, so Burnley bring two back. Corner is moved short to Marcus Edwards. We've seen this routine before. Edwards again, trying to shake off Hamza Chowdhury, and Chowdhury's done well again. Well, they're still out of position for him playing right back, Hamza Chowdhury, but he's getting used to it. He has done it many times for Leicester, Watford and now Sheffield United. Hannibal, he goes down.
Yeah.
And that time it is a penalty. Penalty for Burnley. The one a few moments ago, not given. But David Webb in absolutely no doubt that this time it is.
It's as easy as decisions get for referees. Ahmedhodzic is so late, sorting his feet out, clearly kicks Hannibal, and he sees him, look. And that is a risk to try and reach that ball, and it's a gamble that has not paid off for the big centre-half, right in front of the referee, and Burnley have their penalty.
Josh Brownhill! No messing about! This is not the time to mess about! This could be promotion time for Burnley!
Well, you never doubted it really, did you? I don't think anybody connected with Burnley, knowing this fella, knowing the quality, knowing the composure and the ability, his ability to deal with the pressure, the stress of the situation, it was never in doubt. And he's up against, as we've already alluded to, a top goalkeeper in Michael Cooper, and it's calmness personified. Hard and low, sends Cooper the wrong way, and again, lots and lots for Sheffield United to do to dig themselves out of this.
Well, he's in the conversation for the Golden Boot right now, is Josh Brownhill. You're not done yet. Hannibal with the touch. Anthony trying to get there. There's Gustavo Harmer, who brings the ball under his spell beautifully, and he's got it again. He looks to release Cannon. Could be 3 against 2 here in Sheffield United's favour. It's Brereton Diaz! And the former Blackburn Rovers player fires over at Turf Moor.
Oh, brilliant from Harmer. He's up against a couple of Burnley players here, but how well does he do? And then he plays a brilliant ball. Cannon has got runners left. Harrison Burrows goes for Brereton Diaz. It's just a fraction behind him, but he sorts his feet out pretty well here. Ben Brereton Diaz. Now, can you keep it down? That has to be the order of the day. Look how close.
Anel Ahmedhodzic. It's Gus Harmer who fires wide.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do. He has to slice across this ball to get it to spin.
Burnley will dance with the stars again. They've reached for the stars, and they've reached football's grandest, greatest, richest destination, the Premier League. 40 miles away, Leeds United, English football royalty, are back at the Premier League palace again. But right now here at Turf Moor, a town that came to party, begin the party. The words to send a shiver down the spine of Sheffield United. Playoffs. They will be in the playoffs, and they have to end their miserable run in the playoffs if they are to get back to the Premier League. But it's in their hands. Tonight, this was in Burnley's hands. Burnley have done it. Hurt and wounded by Premier League past, but now rebuilt. They are back, A-listers again. Their recovery complete. Burnley promoted to the Premier League.